Hello, I'm Saint Lucian. Welcome to the HTS Epoll. It's your opportunity to weigh in on the most pressing issues of the day. The Saint Lucia Jazz and Arts Festival, a cornerstone of the island's cultural calendar, has traditionally drawn visitors to the established venues. However, recent years have seen a push to expand the festival's reach. This expansion aims to engage a broader spectrum of the local population. A key strategy in this effort involves the decentralization of performances. The recent Jazz en Viège concert in Mico exemplifies this approach. This event showcased the potential of community-based jazz experiences. Similar concerts are being planned in communities across St. Lucia. The intention is to make the festival more accessible to everyday St. Lucians. So we ask, do you believe the more community-based concerts will enhance the St. Lucia Jazz and Arts Festival's overall appeal and impact? We took to the streets to get your opinion, and here's what you had to say.
Yes, I welcome community jazz. I believe it will be a very nice community building activity. It will bring unity and will benefit the economy of the communities will benefit. So the various vendors will be able to sell more things and, it will just give us a boost that we need. Yes, so I welcome it with open arms.
Traditionally, the main element of jazz has been held at Pigeon Island for some time now, and perhaps very much of our communities have been wondering when do they actually get a slice of that pie. I think it is time now and opportune that a lot of communities around the island are now pioneering their own element of jazz. You have Soufriere, you have Marsha, and you have a host of other communities, including my own very own. I think it's in the Mico North community. It's called Jazz en Viège. So, looking forward to that. I think it gives an opportunity to local creative entrepreneurs to actually put their products on show and have a bit of melodious synchronization in their life. Most importantly, it gives an opportunity to our local artists. Perhaps they have been slighted in terms of opportunity, both locally and sub-regionally and regionally. So that gives them an opportunity to earn and also market their skill and their craft. So all in all, a very good venture, and I look forward to it.
Well, it's for the people, it's for the island. I am for it, into it, and I'll support it all the way. I think this will be the best ever, this jazz coming up, because every part of the island is having a bit of it. That is very nice.
Sure, I really do welcome community jazz because what it does, it goes in, apart from castries, it goes out in the community where people can make a little money out of it. It will help the economy, and I think it's great. It will help our local artists and people who display their arts and small business people who they do their confectionaries, and I think it will help them. It will help change people's lives.
After the Labour Party lose their elections, communities in Lucia were starved of the jazz festival. Right now, I think 9 or 10 of them will be involved community-wise in the jazz festival. So that's a good vibe, and kudos to the Labour Party and the organizers for doing such a thing. The artists, the vendors especially, will be making some dollars because as obtained before, Chasney, they were devoid of funds because Chasney killed the jazz. So basically, I believe that's a good vibe with all the communities involved in the jazz activity.
Oh, certainly it's a good idea. Spread it around so that every community can get a taste of jazz and the people will benefit from it. The arts and craft people will certainly benefit from it. I welcome it. It should have been done a long time ago. I hope it continues, and I hope they spread it even more in the smaller communities.
It brings so much in terms of diversity, one in terms of economic activity, socialization, and more so it enables our own local people to get involved in the musical art form in many ways. And more so the community jazz is not only just jazz, but it's the art and jazz festival. So it brings back a lot of diversity to the community, and more so it empowers the community in many ways and to create some level of equity in terms of the spread effect of the social activity. So it is more or less a generation, activities have been handed down to our people in many forms because I have not developed it to the other level. But I think that proliferation of that jazz within the community will see a number of filter down in many, many ways in terms of activities and state of belonging to the festival.
I'm really happy that our Vifortians are going to be given the opportunity to express themselves, to express their creative pursuits. I am pleased. Initially, when the jazz lineup came out, I didn't hear about Vifort. I didn't hear. But then I made a call to the chairman of the Tourism Authority, Mr. Antoine, and it was very magnanimous, and he said, hey, he's reviewing an application that was made, and lo and behold, we're having it. And I must give great credit to Mr. Monty Maxwell, because he and his group, Move More Assam, they've been pursuing this for a while, and it's happening. It's continuing to happen in Vifort, so I'm very pleased about that. Also, it's going to benefit our vendors and our artists, give them an opportunity to express themselves, our arts, our creativity, all as well, all well and good. So I encourage Vifortians to come out and support. It's about time that us Vifortians be given special treatment, that we benefit from the largesse of the government of Saint Lucia.
If it is being organized in the communities, they would really welcome it. And those like, even for the varying areas like Choiseul, arts and craft areas, places, it's like a medley where you just get everything involved in one. And Saint Lucians, I think it is an event that Saint Lucians really love. I mean, I myself went to jazz for many, many years and I enjoyed it. And I'm looking forward to going to Kingdom Night. Yes. So I think it's a beautiful thing. It is lovely. It is engaging. It is wonderful. So I think the Saint Lucia, the SLHTA, and the events committees of St. Lucia, they're doing a really great job with that.
It's a very good event for the locals, for the people of St. Lucia to come in and benefit from the jazz, because I believe that the vendors will gain from it. The jazz that's going on there, they will gain from it. So I'm asking everybody to take part and make sure they support the local with the food and drinks.
And now to our new discussion. Following the unprecedented double gold victory for 15-year-old Jady Emmanuel in the girls under 17 100 and 200 meter sprints at the recent CARIFTA Games in Trinidad and Tobago, shattering national records and igniting national pride across St. Lucia, conversations abound regarding the ramifications of her success for the nation's youth and its athletic future. Emmanuel's dedication and record-breaking performances have positioned her as a potent symbol of possibility for aspiring athletes throughout the island. As St. Lucians revel in her historic achievement, many are considering the broader implications for the trajectory of national athletics and the potential for future international recognition. So we ask, do you think Jady Emmanuel's success at CARIFTA Games will inspire more young St. Lucians in track and field? Remember, our Epoll team is always on the go to get your responses as well. Watch the HTS News Force from 7 p.m. for the results and the new discussion.